We as humans have infinite potential. You all know that. This isn't something new. We've been created in the image of God for a reason. Now, there's a particular superpower that separates us from the animal kingdom. There's a superpower right now that is either using you or you are using it. There's a superpower that if you start to look at the people around you that you would call role models, they are using this superpower. They are not allowing the superpower to use them. This particular superpower that I'm speaking of, choice, choosing. Choosing is a superpower that is going to transform your life if you start to take it on as that being the access for your transformation. Now, choosing is one of those things that start to make a difference in your life because it puts you back in the position of you moving forward powerfully. Here's what I mean with this. Let's say you're going to work and you hate going to work. You don't want to be there at all. You don't want to spend time there. However, it pays the bills, it's something that you're committed to, and it's something that you know you gotta do. You can choose that position that you don't like and choose to show up in a powerful way. They don't have to negate each other. You not liking a position does not negate the fact that you can choose to show up powerfully. Now the other side of that is, if you're in a position of this, if you're in this position on your job that you don't like and you know that you don't like, then why are you there? Do you get that you're choosing to stay there regardless? That's not anyone's choice but yourself. That is you to make the decision to either stay or to go. No one is forcing you to stay. That is your choice. The power of choosing opens up an ability for you to do the things that you truly wish to do. The power of choice puts you in a position of power where you can have freedom, self-expression, and peace of mind because you're choosing it. Even the things that you know you don't want, like an illness. Even in that illness, you can say, okay, I'm going to choose this illness. And within choosing of that illness, you can now open yourself up a space in which you can start to take new actions. Maybe it's actions that really put you in a place where you don't eat the food that you know you shouldn't eat. Maybe it's a place of work. Again, you show up to a place of work where you know you don't want to be. Well, if you're showing up to this place where you know you don't want to be, but you choose to go there, you can now show up in a place that's going to make the environment around you different. You can show up and you can be the person that shifts the energy within the room. And that puts you in a place of power. This is why it's a superpower, because you can literally transform not just your life, but also the life of the people around you by choosing, simply choosing. Why are we never taught to choose? Who knows? Not a question for me to ask, not a class that I want to sign up for. However, now moving forward, I invite you, take the power of choosing and put it to use. Next time someone asks you if you want to go get lunch, you say yes. Okay, choose what you want to go eat. Don't leave it up to them. You can choose as a group, but if everyone's saying, I don't know, you choose, I'll have whatever, okay, choose. Because next thing you know, you're going to go to a restaurant that you don't want to eat at. You're going to go there, leave angry, maybe leave still hungry because you didn't choose. But it's your choice. When you are not choosing, you are still choosing to not choose. That's why being able to choose and putting this into a habitual place for yourself is going to put you in a new way of being. It's going to set you up as a leader because you're going to move forward in a powerful way, even in the things that you don't want to do. The things that you don't want to do are going to give you the biggest access to strengthen the power of habit of choosing. Because it's in that experience where it's going to be the hardest thing for you to do, to choose. It's easy for you to choose something that feels good. It's easy for you to choose something that you like. That's not really a challenge. There's no adversity there. The adversity, the challenge, the strengthening comes into the picture when you have to choose something that you know you don't want. Because in that level of choosing the thing that you don't want, you're left in a new place of being. In that new place of being, you're opening yourself up to new actions. And with those new actions, you're opening yourself up to new results. So choose. Make it a habit. It doesn't happen overnight. Choose slowly. Choose consistently. Choose wholly. Choose to feel even the feelings that you don't want to feel. As you're upset, choose the sadness. Choose the sadness to really get the most juice out of the fruit. Choose the anger so you can get the most peace out of that anger. Because it's not going to last forever. Choosing that particular thing will help you and open up space for you to see the other side faster. The buffalo runs towards the storm, not away from it. As the buffalo runs towards the storm, it gets past it faster. So get past your storm. How do you do so? Choose that particular challenge. Choose that particular breakdown. Choose that particular adversity. And as you choose those particular things, you step into new levels of being for yourself in your life. Looking backwards, everything makes much more sense. And one of the key things that have made the difference in my life, about 4 years ongoing now is the power of choosing. Choosing everything that I like, choosing everything that I don't like. Putting myself back in a place of power where I may have found myself in the past in a place of disempowerment. Bringing peace of mind, freedom, and self-expression because I choose to choose. And in this freedom to choose, you're opening, again, yourself up to a level of life that hasn't been experienced before. So there's my invitation to you. As you move forward in your life, choose. Choose everything. Choose your life. Choose to choose your life outside of having life choose for you. And as you move forward boldly within this choosing, start to experience yourself as a new level of being. A person that shows up as leadership, even in areas where they don't know what they're talking about, even in areas where they're brand new, because that person to choose, because that person that chooses is a person stepping boldly into the world. And now more than ever, my friends, the world needs that. The world is seeking people that choose their life so they can choose to show up boldly, because there are things right now that don't work. And in the things that don't work, we're now being called forth. We are the ones. There's no one else outside of us. If it's not you, then who? If it's not now, then when? I invite you. Take it on. This is your life. No one else is going to be able to choose for you. They have been choosing for you in many areas of your life. I'm sure if you start to really be honest with yourself and look around you, you can start to realize that there are things in your life you haven't chosen. And yet here you are, still there. So leave that behind. Transform. Break through. Create those new possibilities in your life. How? By choosing. And do it every single day. Do it consistently. Do it so much so that it becomes a habit. And do it so much as a habit that next time a choice comes up, you don't have to think about it. You just choose. Successful people choose things fast. And they change those decisions slowly based on their own interpretations of what they see around them. They take the time to take a look and to learn. So I invite you, make the choice as if right now the possibility of you achieving and accomplishing everything that you've ever wanted to were on the line. Because it is. It's on you. No one else can do it for you. Step boldly into the world. Choose. And see the way in which your life transforms.